What's going on, guys? Going for a little it's an hour ride with the wife. I'm gonna go hit some local area just right behind the house. So figure we'd take you guys along for the ride. Down the road here, there's a whole bunch of trails around the house that we can just hit real quick, but it's a fun little play area kinda down the road here, so we're gonna hit that. These whoops here, this thing just eats them like it's nothing. I think Jen's gonna have a hard time following me today with the dust. We'll try to keep the dust down a little bit so she can follow close. We can get her on some bumper cam. It's nice to have these little spots by the houses if you want to get out on your machine and just rip up a little bit. You don't got to worry about trailering anywhere or going on a long ride. You just want to go out and ride for an hour. This whooped up area here, right here, is a really good demonstration of how the suspension could work. I mean, it just swallows this stuff. And I'm going a good clip, 25 miles an hour, and suspension just eats it. I'm gonna jump this thing. The suspension on this thing is just crazy. I mean, you hit that little 3-foot berm there and jump it, you land, it's just, it's as if you ran over an anthill. It's just, you don't even feel it. It's just I've never experienced anything like it. And what's crazy is you can hit it wrong, and it's just, there's so much suspension travel, it's so forgiving that if you land crooked, or it just eats it up. And this back area here we're going to head down towards, this is Jackrabbit. There's a bunch of single track stuff. The dirt bike guys like to go back there. Actually, a little bit of a tight fit with the Sportsman back here, or the Scrambler I should say. A little bit of a tight fit with Scrambler in some of these spots because it's so big. This is mostly dirt bikes come back here and ride. You can see all the dirt bike tracks. They make a nice little track for themselves back here. So honestly, I've said it a couple times on the channel, I like to get a bike actually myself. I actually like this machine for this kind of stuff. Like, if you didn't know this was back here and you don't really know what kind of terrain you're going to traverse, and you kind of poke around with this, it's kind of like a monster truck. You just can go over and around and through everything. It's good for exploring like new areas. The road runner. Seeing a lot of nature today. I don't know if you guys are getting out on camera. Try going up that. Maybe we could jump it coming up. Oh, she got on 3 wheels. To get a little bit of seat time. Do some light technical riding, not just fast-paced stuff. Nice little bunny hop there. But the same with this thing with the suspension is, it's just fun. It's just like a little monster truck. You just pull up to something and give it the gas and it just bounces over it. It's really a blast. And you don't feel it either. It's just crazy in that regard. There you go. This is a good training for my wife, actually, following me through stuff like this, because teaches her body positioning and what to expect from her quad when she's traversing different terrains. So I like to just have her follow me over a variety of different things, sometimes do something different than we normally do. Try to improve her skills a little bit as well, since she's only really been riding about 2 years. She had the Renegade 570 and then now this 1000. She's never had another quad before that. Monster trucking it. There you go. See, she made that turn. I don't think she did. We'll have to turn around and get her. Yep, there she comes. You got it, dear. Just don't hit the tree. Not a lot of room up on that ledge to back up, so. There you go. That stuff makes her nervous, so we're testing her nerves. Alright, well, done playing around back here. Head back out up front. Across the way, across the street. I've taken these guys down this area once before when I did the tire test on the Renegade and on the Grizzly. I believe I took these down this way. Maybe I'll have the wife go out first. We'll follow her. We'll get Mrs. Odyssey Offroad on camera for you. It's gonna be a little dusty. I'll be eating dust, but that's alright. She eats dust all the time when she follows me, so I can eat a little bit. We actually drag raced her and I about a couple weeks ago on a flat dirt road, and she was in regular medium, I don't know, whatever it's called, the middle mode on the Renegade, and we were pretty close, but I beat her by like a length. And then she flipped it in sport mode, which she never rides in. She gets nervous that it's gonna stand up on her, but the ground here is so loose, it's not enough traction when it's dry like this. So, and we just punched it from a dead stop, and she smoked me by 5 or 6 lengths in sport mode. So that's how much faster that thing is when it's full, you know, full-on sport mode on. And I always keep this one in performance mode because, to be quite honest with you, the performance mode and standard mode is not that much of a difference. You feel a little bit lag on the throttle on the bottom end, but it's not enough. It doesn't make enough of a difference to justify ever putting it in standard mode. And the throttle sensitivity on this thing is not as abrupt as the Renegade is in sport mode. So even in technical riding, I just keep this in performance mode, even if I'm in 4 low, and it's fine. You can't really do that on the Renegade. And I gotta close this gate here. All right, got that closed up. Hey, like I was saying, can't really do that on the Renegade in the technical stuff. Keep that in sport mode because the throttle response and the clutching is hit so hard off the bottom, you'd kill yourself, or it'd just be really uncomfortable. So you really need to keep it regular mode when you're doing stuff like that, or even an eco mode is nice when you're in 4 low, if you're really like crawling over rocks and boulders and stuff, which we do a lot of when we go up there. But in this thing, not so much. Just keep it in performance mode, and clutch is tame enough off the line that it doesn't really hurt the performance that way. She never leads, so she's questioning if she had to turn or not. You see the stance on the Renegade here from behind with those tires, much better than the stock ones. Much more flatter profile. It really helps the stability of the machine, even though it's not wider. Just the flatter contact patch on those tires really help it a lot. She's very pleased with performance difference she's gotten with those tires over the stock ones. Whew, dust get me. And that's where we came out of before. And we are headed home. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little ride. Appreciate you tuning in. Smash that thumbs up button on your way out. It really helps me out a ton. I'm trying to grow the channel. We're almost at 5,000 subs. That would be awesome if we can get there end of this month. Or end the next month, I should say. Get to the 5,000 mark and then shoot for 10 from there. That would be awesome. So we'll check you guys out on the next one. Again, it's Joe at Odyssey Offroad, Mrs. Odyssey Offroad. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell so you don't miss the next one. And we're out of here.